Who watched Showbox on Friday? You guys watch Showbox on Friday?
Definitely. That was a good fight. Oh, actually, all the fights were good.
Who fought? Bring me up to speed, because I missed it personally. Who bring me up to speed?
I forgot the names of the undercard fighters. One of them was the immediate undercard before the main event was Diaz versus
Joel Diaz Jr. and Guy Robb.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Diaz
and the fight before that was Villanueva. He's I want to say he's 122.
Yeah. They were super bantam.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and he looked pretty good. Lot of power. He fought Michael Ruiz Jr. Lot of power. Villanueva, he looked pretty good. I think he's 7-0-1, and that was his 7th win by knockout. Joel Diaz Jr. I talked to Clive, another panelist. He's not here today, but I talked to him yesterday. And, I was telling him that I thought that Joel Diaz Jr.'s his build. At that age, he's 19 years old. He reminds me, that's probably how Victor Ortiz looked. Right, he's very square frame kind of guy. He's kind of tall, lanky. He got a lot of pop. He got popped by Guy Robb. Guy Robb was throwing a lot of, I think that Steve Farman, I think he said it was hammering punches, those short clubbing kind of punches. And he caught Diaz one time. But, Diaz prevailed. He kind of beat him up a little bit. I thought it was a premature stoppage, but Guy Robb, he didn't dispute anything. But the main event, I think that we had some indifference about that, but I think we thought that Rico Ramos was going to show up. And,
initially, yeah.
Guillermo Rigondeaux,
yeah.
He's been, Freddie Roach, in quote to Illy Sekback, said that he is the best counterpuncher he's ever seen in his life. And I tell you what, it was maybe about a minute into the fight, and I saw Rico Ramos, he opened up, and the first thing that happened was he got popped with a counter punch, and he just kind of nods his head like, "Oh, I knew that. I should have known that was coming."
Right.
And I never saw him throw another power punch the entire fight. So, and then to me, honestly, I think he was kind of looking for a way out. I thought it was a bad performance for a champion, a world champion, and he looked shaky like that in the fight where he won the belt versus gosh, I can't think of the guy's name right now. The guy who won the belt from. Back in earlier this year.
Right. He had trouble, a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he knocked him out with seventh round knockout, but he showed a little bit of jitterness in the ring, and he just never really showed up for the Rigondeaux fight.
Was that same jitterness that we talked about with that Shane Mosley showed us?
No, it wasn't like the jittery. He was just very hesitant, man.
Right.
I mean, he did. I think he threw 13 power punches the entire fight.
Yeah, it was awful.
He was 3 for 13 in power punches for an entire fight. That's a
6-round, 7-round fight. Yeah. And just to go back to the initial fight with Villanueva, I thought that Vic Draculich. I thought that the stoppage also was a little premature, but as Keith pointed out,
talking about the Guy Robb fight.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, exactly. Rob didn't complain, and they stopped the fight. And I thought that he had been knocked down like 3 or 4 times earlier in the fight, so I mean it was just a matter of time. At the time the stoppage was issued, I thought it could have been a little bit early, but it probably was just a foregone conclusion. And the Rigondeaux
but a lot of people had the fight tied.
Yeah.
At the time of the stoppage,
I don't know. I don't know how that can be. I mean, the guy went down like 3 times before that.
Well, they had back and forth rounds though. I mean, it was like one round Diaz Jr., one round Robb, and I mean they were taking turns beating each other up. So I can see it being even.
All right.